So right now, I am setting some goals for myself. I want to have a wide variety of videos that anybody can go through and enjoy in one way or another. I want to have at least 5 songs recorded and done and ready to be put out into the world and just completely done. I have almost hit 100 subscribers, which is a huge feat in itself, and I hope that I can make this a very successful year. 2013 is going to be the best 2013 ever. Well, here we are, most of the way through 2013. So way back in December of 2012, I made my video called My Goals, in which I laid out my plans to go to VidCon after having had a very successful and creative year in terms of YouTube and music. Did that happen? Yeah. I'd say I achieved that goal. Additionally, in the original My Goals video, I established that I had just under 100 subscribers and that I was looking to expand that number. Well, guess what? I'm closing in on 200. During the making of this video, I have 189 subscribers, and I'm getting more and more every single day. So, in 8 months, I managed to just about double the amount of subscribers I had on this channel. So for phase 2, I'm aiming bigger. Now, I want to say, I do have more hopes and aspirations than these, but some of them I'm not quite ready to discuss yet because either they're so far in the future that they're negligible, or I'm not really sure how I'm gonna go about announcing them, so I'm gonna refrain from talking about those for now, but you have that to look forward to in the future. So, my goals. I want to do 1 show a month. That's right, a show like Unplugged, a show like the Amplified Youth Center, anything that I'm headlining, I want to be doing once a month at least. I want to sell 25 more CDs by the end. Wow, I wrote by the end of the school year. How pessimistic. I want to sell at least 25 more CDs by the end of the school year. Now, I'm hoping I'll sell more than that once the word gets a little bit more out, and, you know, since I'm going to a brand new university with a whole brand new community of people, it's quite possible that a few of them, maybe 25 of them, will be interested, so I guess we'll see how that goes. I want to continue writing songs. I've been actively writing songs pretty much non-stop since last summer, but it's, you know, it's not an easy process. It is a challenge, and I want to challenge myself to keep pushing forward through that challenge. Kind of in the same vein of playing 1 show a month, I want to go busking once a week. Busking is a terrific way to get some spare change, and it's a great way to just go out and play in public and have people listen to your music with no strings attached and just have a grand old time, especially when it's nice out. I want to make at least 1 video per week on this channel, and I think I can do that. I want to hit 200 subscribers by the end of September. So September's about to start, so that gives me just over a month to accomplish that goal, and I think that's being very generous. And on a similar note, I want to have 300 subscribers by the end of January 2014. That gives me September, October, November, December, January. That's 5 months to gain another 100 subscribers. My next goal, post all my music on YouTube in some form or another. Most likely these will take the form of acoustic videos, but I also will include live performances. I basically want to get my music on a platform that people can, you know, access very easily and can be shared very easily, and videos on YouTube are the best way of doing that. Now, in addition to that goal, I want to make at least 1 music video. I have an idea of what I want to do for this music video, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore until we're a little bit further down the line in the process, just in case it doesn't work out. Now, on the academic side, I want to be the top of my class in as many classes as I can. Now, that'll be easy in some classes, I think, like English and my film production class, which I'm, you know, fairly skilled at, but then there's classes like my math class and the economics classes I'm taking, and maybe even psychology, that will be a little more challenging, and I'm really excited to put myself up to that challenge. Now, moving to the Taekwondo aspect of my life, I want to break 3 concrete blocks with my hand. Yeah. And by concrete bricks, I mean this. It's concrete, I promise. And by 3, I mean 3 of them stacked up like this. It's a pile about this high, and my hand has to go through that. I've done 2 before stacked up, and it wasn't any more challenging in my opinion than the 1. So I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to do the 3. This one is a bit of a short-term and a long-term goal, but I want to collaborate and work with as many fellow YouTubers and musicians and creators and just people in general that I can. So now, long-term goals. I want to release my 2nd album by the end of 2014. Now, this is one of those deadlines that is a very soft deadline because I know for a fact that I can get the album done before the end of 2014, but it doesn't matter if I don't, because music is one of those things that you don't want to put a schedule to. Another long term, I want to get my 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo. I'm currently a 2nd degree, and the reason why it's a long-term goal is because you have to wait a certain amount of time in between tests before you can test for your next belt. So I got my 2nd degree black belt in December of 2012, which is the same month that I made the My Goals video. conveniently. The next time I'll be able to test is in June of 2015. So in June of 2015, I will most likely get my 3rd degree black belt. And finally, this one is kind of the mother of all goals. I want to do an internship and then hopefully work for College Humor. Yes, that's the goal. I've been watching College Humor for years now, pretty much my entire high school career, and I am a huge, first of all, fan, but also just admirer of the fact that such a company could be so successful, you know, working on this online platform and being so original with the content they make. And I want to be a part of that. Now, obviously, the goal of working for College Humor, as I've discussed with them before, is not something that happens every day coming out of internships. Internships are much more common, and I'm likely to get one because of the university program I'm doing, which is a Bachelor of Arts with a major in economics and a minor in commerce. You know, having that internship and then in turn, hopefully, job is the perfect representation of how you can put your passion to practice. So all this, you know, work with online video and entertainment, plus the university degree in economics, those things just would mesh together so well, and I'd be able to hopefully take those combined talents to College Humor and better them and myself. Granted, that will probably change. My goals have never been the same for more than about 2 years, but as of right now, that's what I'm working towards. If that changes, cool. I'll tell you about that. So, what's the point of this video? I have all these goals, and they all involve what I love doing. So, the big issue is, how do I do what I love and be successful at it, and be successful in the eyes of society? Because, like my band teacher, Mr. Toth, once said, music is the best hobby, but the worst career choice. And I don't necessarily agree with that. The important thing in that statement is you have to realize sometimes there's a difference between doing what you love and doing what's practical. I'm not one to make that judgment for anyone but myself. I am going to university not for music, not for theater, not for acting for the screen. I'm going for economics, because I know that economics degree will put me in places that I wouldn't be able to be without it. Now, at the same time as I'm working super hard on this economics degree, I'm going to be spending an equal amount of time, if not more, on the other things that I love doing. But I'm really lucky because my schedule for university and my schedule for my passions have intertwined so well, and I still manage to have free time. So basically, the goal is to combine the practicality and the passion and put them together. So I just want to formally invite every single one of you, and those of you who are not quite yet viewing us, to join me in Phase 2 of the Liam Sturgess. Because Phase 1 is over. That was practice. This is also practice, but you could argue, okay, Phase 2 begins here. Now, what is Phase 2? Well, I guess you could say Phase 2 is the first year of university. It's my second album. It's the kind of next series of videos. It's open to whatever you want it to be. Phase 2 could be the cure for the common cold, if that's what you want it to be. I mean, if you really want it to be, it could be a newborn kitten. I would love it if it were a newborn kitten. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the newborn kitten. So my question now is, what are your goals? 1. What are your goals? Everyone else watching, make a video response. Juan does them all the time and he's terrific. Check them out and then make your own. You heard it here first. The rest of 2013 and the first part of 2014 are gonna be the best rest of 2013 and first part of 2014 ever. And now I'm in my pajamas again, so I'm gonna do a dance party again.